pentacles, matching each other's energy, I feel like. Really being on the same page. It's very healthy to me in this deck specifically because of this beautiful like green color. Hello Scorpios, welcome back to another Scorpio reading, just another day in the Scorpio universe. Before we get started, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, don't forget to subscribe. And anyway guys, today we'll be doing your reading. I don't know honestly if it's gonna be any kind of specific message. My intention is to kind of take a look at next 5 to 7 days because we've been doing more readings lately. I've had a little more time, so watch this if you're Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And before we get started, so it is Thanksgiving right around the corner. We will be doing a promotion this week. Now, a promotion, because we already had something going on in our Etsy shop, will not apply for packages, but there are some things you can get with promotion in my shop. There is my tarot course that actually for 1 day only, and for this week there is going to be, sorry, not for 1 day only, my tarot course for this week, there is a special offering for that, the one to stream on Vimeo. And also there is a very special pre-register, so early bird registration for my tarot and astrology, manifestation, and all the spiritual stuff. You know, we are practicing school that I'm going to be doing next year. So this is early bird, pre-register, like very, very, very early bird for that, where basically you will be able to stream all the courses that I've ever posted, all the tarot courses, all the astrology courses that I've ever posted. Plus there will be new content we will be posting next year where it's like more advanced, more specific, and there will be monthly two webinars. I believe we are planning a month live webinars with me, where basically it's going to be a support group of amazing people, all of us coming together, helping each other, you know, all of you guys who want to start your YouTube channels, also doing tarot or whatever, you know, spiritual crafts you're interested in. We're going to be building amazing community next year, and I will be doing basically live sessions every couple of weeks. So to pre-register for that, links for everything are going to be down below. And yes, whatever special offerings we still have for Thanksgiving, link is in the description box as well. Happy holidays, guys. Anyway, let's get started. So I specifically want to start with this. I don't know why. The energy, what I feel like, basically, I'm recording this during the weekend before Thanksgiving here in the US. What I'm getting, the message I've been getting when I was meditating, is that something is about to be transformed in a major way, like beyond, you know, beyond what you can imagine. And by the way, as I'm saying this, I'm looking at my deck and I have this card transformation here that I was actually meditating on yesterday. So let's see, let's take a look. Something is about, I feel like, to change for those who will be resonating with this reading in a major way for the next 5 days, like a major turnaround, like one of those things where things just, you know, look at this tower at the bottom, but I feel like it's a good lovers. Ooh. So for some of you, maybe like out of nowhere you meet your soulmate, you run into them on the street or something, or out of nowhere a person been acting weird, they suddenly start acting like an angel. Like, and again, it's, you know, it's one of those things where, of course, always use your own discernment, but I'm just getting something is about to be, you know, to be transformed in a major way. And it could be other things too. Maybe you've been dealing with ex-partner and you have children with them and they've been difficult, or they've been not giving you, I don't know, for somebody even like divorce or something, and suddenly they're like, yes honey, everything is cool. I feel like there's a big transformation, big change for the better. You know, with Sagittarius placements happening right now, it's something's really good. Like, I feel like this new moon of Sagittarius that we're about to experience, which is, I believe, day before Thanksgiving, right? This new moon of Sagittarius, it's with Venus, it's with Mercury. Like, it's something is about to be illuminated, and something is about to be like, basically like a very happy change. Anyway, let's see what this energy is about. Okay, we have, oh, look at this. We have here 10 of Swords, 2 of Wands. We have here 8 of Wands. Okay. First row is going to be, as always, you and like your like the side of you in a connection, especially if you're dealing with Second row is going to be a person. We have here 6 of Wands. Let me do one more card for Scorpio here. Ouch. I said one more. No, what to do. Okay, let's use them all as but just as one. Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Ace of Swords. What I'm getting from these cards immediately is you are going through a major heart opening moment, which basically has, it's almost like there's a lot of things, maybe even this is why the cards came out the way they came out. There's a lot of clarity that's happening, and there's also like a lot of things that are going to be taking off because of this. Like a lot of circumstances going to be changing. Now the second row in this deck, well, let's take a look at your person, whoever you're dealing with. Okay, we have here, they have 10 of Pentacles. You have 10 of Swords, they have 10 of Pentacles. All right. We also have here the Tower. Okay. We also have here Ace of Pentacles. Very interesting. Sorry, this is not fitting. Okay, is it fitting? Yes. We also have here 6 of Cups. Ooh, this is very interesting, guys. We also have here King of Pentacles. We have the Hanged Man. You guys, look at this. You guys have the Hanged Man, both of you in the same spot. We have here Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck for your person. Interesting. 10 of Wands. We have 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, Ace of Swords. Okay, this message is so interesting today. First of all, we are going to a point of time where I feel like your person now is the one who feels more secure, more confident, more stable, more optimistic about this connection possibly than you are. And it's interesting because with 10 of Swords, you almost like are done with something. So you might even be like, oh, I'm done trying with this connection. I am done. You know, I'm disappointed. Like, why are they this way? Why are that this way? Whatever. But what's interesting is that you almost like go from being very disappointed in something. We'll figure out why in a moment. But like, you go from being very disappointed to suddenly like being very hopeful. It's almost like even if something here has ended before, you are now looking at this as an opportunity to almost like experience a complete transformation of the connection itself, of yourself and everything else. You're basically, I'm hearing something like, you don't even care what happens. You don't care what's been going on. You just had some kind of epiphany moment, some kind of awareness where you're like, I love this person. That's all that matters. And what I'm going to get here is that with the 6 of Wands, I'm going to be victorious. Like things will unfold the way I desire. So maybe you're doing some kind of manifestation. I don't know, some kind of like, you know, scripting. Maybe you're doing like you are basically, you gave up control. I'm seeing here with the 10 of Swords, because 10 of Swords could also represent as giving up control, surrendering with the Hanged Man here. And instead of that, it's like you just doing things your own way, and you are not worrying much is what I'm seeing. With the Ace of Cups, Knight of Cups that I have, I feel like the key for you to have victory and to receive what you want is to just basically be in this energy of like unconditional love. Many people are confused what unconditional love is, and yes, it is true. Love is unconditional, relationships are not. I agree with that 100%. But I feel like sometimes people become confused with this because like they apply unconditional love concept to relationships, which again, relationship has its boundaries, has its, you know, I do this for you, I make you coffee, well, you, I don't know, do my laundry or something like this. I have no idea. Different, right? That's relationship, right? That's connection, marriage, etc. The love itself, that's what people get confused, I feel like, all the time. The love itself is just the feeling, it's the emotion, it's energy. And very often what I see people are doing is basically in a relationship, they act without boundaries, they act without, you know, conditions, which is sometimes a bad thing, because if you don't communicate properly to your partner what you expect, what you like, what you dislike, you know, they will not necessarily know, right? But sometimes what I also see is that when it comes to love, this is where people put all conditions. Oh, I can only love this person if they do this and this and that for me. Or I can only love this person if they sent me this many text messages today. I feel like removing expectations and conditions and just allowing yourself to fully feel whatever you feel. Like opening your heart to love. There's something that's happening where I feel like you're mirroring each other's energy, possibly, where you both are really opening your heart to love. There's a big heart opening that's happening. I don't know why. Maybe you had some kind of mutual spiritual experience. Maybe there's been an epiphany, something like that. But it's like what it feels like very much here with this Ace of Cups and the Knight of Cups is that your heart is open and you're allowing yourself to feel whatever you feel. And I feel like the moment you let go of control of your own feelings, it's like you receive exactly what you desire. The person starts showing up here as a very different version of themselves. I feel like with the King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles, they are very stable, they've got a plan, they are very committed, they are very secure. They had to feel like some kind of here realization with the Tower card. And I think this happened when if you do any kind of manifestation, this might have been happening simultaneously with the Tower. So maybe you've been manifesting them to, I don't know, to start treating you better or something like this. And I feel like with the Tower to the Ace of Pentacles, they suddenly have this like aha moment where they're like, oh yeah, Six of Cups to the Ace. You know, this is like my soulmate or something of this nature here. With the Hangman to the Page of Swords, there is a part, like, I feel like for me here, the Hanged Man represents both of you stopping to try to control the situation so much, because I feel like you've been trying to control things, you've been in your head about things, and they were as well. And I feel like here the Hanged Man represents this ego death, if you will, where you both realize that, well, hey, I don't like this and this and that. And they realize, well, I don't like this and this and that. But you're like, you know what, screw this. Doesn't matter. We'll figure it out. Maybe it's not so important. Like very often when you I've noticed this very much in my own experiences even. Sometimes like you fight so much about certain subject. And then if you truly ask yourself, is this so important for me to get my way in this and this issue? And again, I'm not telling anyone to be doormat or whatever. But sometimes if you truly ask yourself, was this really that important or was I just stubborn? Chances are, not everything. There's obviously certain things you don't compromise and whatever. We know common sense is here, right? But there are some things is like, was it really that important? Was it really that important that, let's say, you went on vacation and you should have done things in that specific order or whatever? Or there's other things, I don't know, I cannot come up really with examples right now. But there's something here basically where it's like, do you want to be right or do you want to be happy type of moment? But I think it's mutual though. So again, don't be scared. I'm not telling anybody to be doormats or whatever. I feel like you mutually coming to that conclusion that you want to make each other happy and you want to be happy. And some of the arguments, maybe some of the disagreements, they're not that important because you know what? People change opinion about different things all the freaking time. And this is one of them situations where I feel like love wins. Love wins. Okay? So I really heard this loud and clear. Love is gonna win. Let's see a little more. Let's do our Rider-Waite. We have here Hermit. Yeah, there's been, I feel like, some time apart for some of you where really needed to understand. King of Pentacles again could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Something really needed to be understood here. And again, Ten of Swords at the bottom. I feel like here, to me, this is more so the end of conflict. This is the end of difficult situation. For some of you who are dealing with you were married or they were married to someone else or there was some kind of other situation, I feel like that is over too, which is also what's, I feel like, impacting the connection as well. And again, this is going to be over, or this situation even exists if you already know about this. This is general reading, guys. So for those of you who know that, like, let's say your person or you are, because I feel like for some of you, it's you are who is going through separation from another person or like a divorce that's previous or whatever issues with previous partner, those issues or that situation, whatever it is over. And what's interesting here with the Hermit to the Queen of Cups, especially, I feel like in the connection, there was one person who was taking their time, reconnecting to the light within, here with the Hermit. And there was another person with the Queen of Cups here who was very patiently sort of like waiting to offer their cup of love. It could be you, Scorpio, who needed some time out with the situation to reconnect. It could be them. It could even be both of you, just you are conscious of that situation on a different level where it's like, some time apart, maybe I'm seeing September here is important month, was needed to really understand, like block out maybe negative emotions. But what's interesting is that, especially for those of you who maybe let go and didn't try to like, you know, like I've had this pattern, I've seen this pattern, like this is a very common pattern with Scorpios especially, where they are like, well, you're gonna, you know, like do this and this right now, you're gonna annoy me now, that's it, I'm gonna cut you off and never again, you know, talk to you type of stuff. And you know, it's like, obviously don't let people, you know, play you or anything, but sometimes it becomes a toxic pattern also in itself, where we're just so quick these days, right, to, you know, to like discount people and like see, like try to look all the time for reasons why it's not going to work out, why is this person bad, what's so bad about them, that we keep manifesting that, you know, like we keep manifesting that, or we keep giving more power of this energy even in another person. I feel like for some of you, you went through this change internally where you chose to feel love, and see, also focus on how this person could be their better self. Now again, this is not about over idealizing a person or looking at them with rose colored glasses. This is very different. This is more so, yes, you are aware of certain flaws they have, you're not lying to yourself, but at the same time you're also aware of that they want to be better. And I feel like this is the person who wants to become a better person. Check out the video which has title like they're becoming the better version of themselves or something like that, because I feel like it's the same group of people likely here, because they can be better, they want to be better, you inspire them. And also like when you start thinking of them as the better, more healed version of them, that inspires them, because like it's simple psychology. I think even in a, like, imagine you're in a situation, you know, where someone just tells you how much you freaking suck and you are so terrible at whatever you do. You know, I will even share with you perspective of this, like, you know, I was doing YouTube, and, you know, back in the day when comments were open, whenever people would write to me things like, oh, you suck so bad, and like this and this and that, it would create so much anger in me, because I would be like, I don't even want to try and give anything to whoever, like, you know, these people are like, you know, fuck them type of thing, sorry for my language. Like, it would only make me, like, let's just say somebody would like command something about something, the way I look or the way I dress, it would only make me want to like do more of that, basically. And for a lot of people, this is that's the way they kind of are, you know, they just want to resist, you know, and they want to, you know, it's like, I don't even know, like, I hope you guys following me where I'm going with this. And now let's say somebody tells me things like, my God, you're so amazing, you're so kind, you help me so much, you're blah, 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 like I love so much. That inspires right away. You want to be better. So I feel like with this person who you're dealing with, when you see the good in them, it automatically inspires them to be better. And of course, I'm not talking here about purely toxic, someone who is horrible and whatever. That's a different situation. But if you are looking at a person who you know is a good one, yes, they have some issues, yes, maybe there are some flaws, everyone does have this, there is no such thing as perfect person. I feel like there is a realization, maybe both of you even share, that yes, our current culture is trying to push so much the concept of there's always somebody better, everybody is replaceable, this and this and that, which in the end really not making anyone happy. I don't see more people becoming happy when they just try to, you know, like fast fashion exchange, because similar issues usually, you know, come back. And sorry, 1 second. So I feel like here you and this person both are making this choice where you're like, let's not give up on each other, let's give each other time and space, and let's work on making this better. So I feel like after maybe no movement, after things being kind of frozen, there's a lot of movement. And also with the Seven of Cups to the Two of Cups, don't be so scared in terms of you have options, they have options. There is no such thing as options here. I feel like there is sometimes a person needs freedom, and like I think as a Scorpio, the day you understand this, also your life changes drastically. That's happened to me, because sometimes, like the way Scorpios love, right? It's Taurus in the 7th house. You want to own a person. You like literally want to label them with your Scorpio's thing. They have to be 100% yours and yours and yours only. You just want to possess them completely. It's okay, you know, it's understandable as long as you're, you know, aware of that, and they don't and they don't know about this. But I feel like sometimes, if instead of like, you know, like Scorpio's dream relationship is where, you know, you're the sun, moon, the stars, water, air, earth, fire, everything to your person. You want to just be in this complete merger, right, with another person. Very often that's what Scorpios experience, very deep type of bonds. And let's just say a person wants to do like wants to basically experience certain things maybe without you. It could be like really painful, where it's like, why don't you want to have this experience with me? But I feel like, you know, it's obviously, we're not talking here about things like cheating or anything like that. I'm not talking about this, but I'm seeing like, if you give this person freedom as well here to just, you know, to just do things they want, they will actually realize kind of like that, you know what, it's you. And I feel like if it is the right person for you, which, you know, I feel like those who resonate, it's very likely it is, they will still choose you. And probably they will choose you even more, because they will know that, well, I'm not being forced, I'm not being manipulated into anything. I had full freedom and I still decided to be here. So that's even stronger. And it's kind of like, maybe this is a silly example, but you know, if you ever had pets, like I had this experience when I had dogs, like little puppies, I would walk them. I remember when I would try to control so hard where my dog is going, you know, again, like, it's sorry for this comparison, but just for the example's sake, when I was trying to control so much where they're going, what they're doing, they would like literally resist me so much, and they would misbehave so much. I remember one moment I just took the leash off and I'm like, go wherever you want. And believe it or not, even though the dog at first kind of ran somewhere, it like turned around, it looked at me, got scared because it was actually lost, it didn't know where to go. And it ran back to me, and like I didn't even need to use a leash. It was just walking by my side. So I'm not comparing your person to your dog, by the way, to a dog or anything. But I'm just saying, you know, the 7 of Cups and the 2 of Cups, there is maybe also here, it's not like it's something about visions, dreams. They might have some kind of visions, some kind of dreams about you, which also they have to get to this process where they understand how this connection is. And it's like it has to be their own process I'm seeing here. All right, let's see. What else do I want to do? I'm just going to ask here, what is this person's feelings to you right now? How do they feel? I feel like somebody likes singing, or somebody recently been singing more. If you've been singing more, if you've just been expressing yourself through voice recently more, it's a good sign. So we have here 5 of Wands with the 3 of Pentacles. I'm getting that like the fights you have, they feel like, how can we make it better? Yeah, they want like with Justice card some kind of balance here, which they don't know yet how to achieve. That's why maybe there's also some thoughts. This person is very scared to disappoint you, and I feel like they want to work on this connection, but it's like with the Magician card to the Ace of Cups, part of them just wants to also know that this is not gonna go away, that if they're with you, you're not just gonna go away. Because there is a part of them, I feel like right now, that thinks that you only want them because maybe there's a part of them that's mysterious, maybe they're not 100% there. There's a part of them that's scared also. I feel like that if they give you 100% their all, you will, not to say take advantage of them, but maybe you will just, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but like you'll play a little bit and then you will just take them for granted, because probably that's something that happened to them before. When they were like 100% loving and giving to others, it created negative response, but then when they didn't care much, it kept people hooked. I mean, it's kind of toxic, to be honest, but that's what I'm seeing here. Let's take a love romance card. Card's been interesting lately, by the way. We have here, yeah, this card been coming up forever, like since I don't know. Every time we do this deck, this card comes up very soon. Again, this card reminds you, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. And you deserve love. You are lovable. Don't question, you know, your worth based on whatever, you know, hiccups maybe there were. Now, what we'll do, we're gonna take this further. Let's see with the Hermit card, what have you realized, what have they realized? Let's take 4 cards here. Queen of Cups, how can you better support this connection? Two of Swords, what are these doubts I feel like this person has or you have to? Knight of Wands, movement forward. Let's see when and how it happens. 1, 2. King of Pentacles, they are becoming a better version of themselves. Let's see about this more. 8 of Wands, a lot of things they want to say to you, a lot of things I feel like they will soon be telling you. Let's look into this. 3. 7 of Cups, are these options, are these choices, or are there like some kind of dreams and visions they had about you? Let's look at this. We'll take 7 cards actually here. I'm really drawn to this card. 2 of Cups, what they've realized about the connection, what they feel to you, how this connection can unfold. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Anyway, link to the extended is going to be down below. Again, guys, don't forget we have our webinar. I almost forgot to mention that we have the webinar. Our webinar on December 11th. So I hope to see you all guys there. It's going to be December 11th, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Scorpio exclusive, Scorpio only webinar where we'll take a look at astrology, everything. Links and information about everything in the description box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give a big thumbs up. So many things you have to say when you're doing YouTube videos, you know. But anyway, I'll see you in the extended. We'll cover this and more. Love you all. Bye.